Hello everyone, I'm Muhinde Mohamed. I'm an instructor in welding. Welcome to our session. Now, today we're going to talk about pad welding. What is a pad welding? Pad welding is a type of welding that done on unbroken surface in order to change the property of the material or to increase the thickness or the required dimension. This pad welding, it is applied on the application of this pad welding. It is applied in order to build up the thickness of material, like a worn-out material, in order to get the required size. Where can you apply this pad weld? You can apply pad weld to, for example, to this material in order to increase the thickness, or on the worn-out material. Also, you can use it to the shaft. According to, you know that when there are some moving part, it become a worn. In order to get it the original shape, you have to apply these types of welding. Now, before starting these types of welding, I'm going to use the shading metal arc welding. Before starting this operation, as a technician, you have to be safe or to check if the working area is safe. Now, I can start to show you what I'm going to using in this operation. First of all, you have to use this helmet. This helmet can help you to protect your eyes from the radius. You can also use this hand shield in order to protect also your eyes. Here we have also the leather apron. You can put it in order to protect your body or your clothes, but today I'm gonna using this overcoat. Here also we have this wire brush. It will help us to clean the workpiece. Here we have also the chipping hammer, which help you to chipping the slag after welding. I have also tongs, which help him to hold the hot metal. After welding, the metal become hot, so that's why you can't hold it with your hand. You have to use these tongs. Now, let's go to this machine. I'm going to use this welding machine. Before, this is an electrode cable. This is electrode holder to hold the electrode. This is earth clamp, which connect to the welding job. When you connect this earth cable to the job, and then you put or you insert the electrode in this electrode holder, they connect together. So that's why it's produced the short circuit. You can connect this electrode cable to this terminal. You see, you can connect this one to this terminal and also the earth cable to this terminal. Then, after connecting the machine, you have to set the current according to the work. Today, this padding, we are going to use this workpiece or this flat bar, which measure the thickness of this bar. It is a 6 millimeter, the thickness of this bar. So that's why in choosing the electrode, you can depend on the thickness of this workpiece. So that's why here I have two boxes. Here we have the difference electrode. These types of electrode. The first one, this diameter, this core wire, it is 3.2, and also this one, it is 2.5. While I'm using this plate of 5 or 6 millimeters, I'm gonna using this 3.2 electrode. Also, the types of this electrode is 6013. Now, let's start our work. After choosing this electrode, you have to insert into the electrode holder like this, and you check if it is firmly. Then, after inserting the electrode, you have to switch on the machine. As I have said before, I'm gonna using this plate of 6 millimeters. I have to set the current. The current used to weld this plate, it is a range of 90 up to 120 amps. So that's why, let me adjust this current. I'm gonna using the amps of 110 amps. Remember that we are going to perform a pad weld. A pad weld, as I have said before, it is a welding done on unbroken surface in order to increase or to change the property of material or to increase the thickness of the workpiece. You can increase the thickness of workpiece or the round bar. Now I can start. You have to check if you have put on your helmet, and then before starting you have to check if all cables are well connected, and then after you can make a striking. Now I'm using a down hand position. While you perform other position, you may use the gloves, the apron, and so on. But for this position, it is the first one used for the beginners. But when you perform other position, you may use other safety precaution or personal protective equipment. Before starting, I can strike. You put your helmet and then you strike. Then now I can start my pad welding. You can start with the single pass. Now let's start. Stay with me. Now you have to control your movement. You see the molten paddle. Slowly by slowly, and you can control your movement. You see the paddle? Then you can keep your arc length. The arc length is the distance between the end of electrode and the base metal without moving upward. This is the single pass. After this single pass, as I have said, this is a chipping hammer. You can use it to chip or to remove the slugs. This is a single pass. You have to chip or to remove the slugs. You have to remove all slugs in order to avoid some defect in welding. Then after removing the slugs, you can clean in order to put the second pass. You check very well if there is no other slug. After cleaning this first run, you can add the second one. This is what is called a pad welding. After doing this first pass, you have to take 1/2 of the first one and the other part of the base metal. Like this. Let's start. Now, let's go. You see, I'm taking one part of the first one and other part of base metal. You see the paddle, you have to control your paddle. Paddle means the molten pool, all molten metal, without moving upward. Here I'm increasing the thickness of this workpiece. This is the second pass. You remove the slag also. After removing the slags, remember to clean where you are going to apply the third one. Remember that I'm doing a pad weld. This is the third one. The third strain. You have to control also the molten pool without moving, but if you can wave. This is the third one. You can apply many passes according to the length that you want. So after chipping this slag, you can also clean your workpiece. You have to hold this one with these tongs because it is very hot. You as a learner, after reading the theory of this welding, you can perform these types of welding. You can also apply these types of welding for the railways after worn out, because when the railway move with a friction, it become worn. So that's why you have to rebuild up in order to get the standard one. Even you can add more than 10 according to the length. The thickness of this workpiece have been increased. So after doing this one, you can use an angle grinder to grind in order to get the smooth surface. I think even you can apply this one in order to increase the thickness of workpiece. When you have the machine and today you have applied on the flat metal, but you can also use it to the round bar I'll show you how can you perform this pad welding. You may apply in your own. After reading your note, you can come and then you set the current and then you apply these types of welding. Maybe it is helpful. After doing this one, you have to do what? You have to switch off the machine. After finishing your work, we have to control if the working area is clean. You have to keep everything. Before, you have to remove the hot one by using these tongs. And then you can take all of tools used. Then you can keep it into the store. And then you clean your workplace. This is how, as a technician, you have to prepare your work. I think it is helpful. Thank you for watching. Next time, we shall see other operation. Thank you.